Hi, babe. What's up, guys? This is Big D. You're watching Big D Films. It's a Tuesday afternoon, which is a rarity for me. This normally doesn't happen. There was something else that was supposed to happen today. So I got a few hours still left. We're going to get out on the bike and go for a little ride. So today, you're riding with the Rothmans, myself and wifey over here. Not sure exactly where we're going to go. I don't really have a definitive plan, just kind of winging it. I do have some things that I want to bring up on this video and for the channel and stuff, and so whether that's going to be while we're out somewhere or if I wait to just do that until we get back in the studio, I might just do it that way too. So just stick around because there's some things I want to discuss, but until then we're going to hit the open road. So stick around, guys. Join us for the ride and stick around later for the stuff that I want to talk to y'all about. So with no further ado, let's roll. Alright, guys, we've made a little stop here out in the Irish Hills. You see the towers there in the background. I know I've filmed out here several different times, but the Irish Hills is kind of just one of my favorite places to ride to. At least it's kind of in our backyard in a way. It's a little ways out, but it's one of the nicer areas, I think, to be able to ride compared to all the flat land and the just farmland that's all over in this area. It's a little bit more exciting out here. But like I said earlier, guys, I want to talk to you guys a little bit and about the channel. Come this October, I have been doing this channel for 5 years, so almost 5 years. So in October it will be 5, and I started this channel 5 years ago. I had actually started filming a little bit before that, and sorry, we do have to deal with the traffic around here still, but before I started this channel, I was running another little channel just called the Freedom Cruisers Riding Club Chapter 21, and it was specifically for the riding club that I'm with, and it would just document trips like our Baldwin trip and one of the 5-day trips we took up into the UP and stuff. And I just wanted to document, and have something to look back on of, our trips. And that's basically where Big D Films started. I even started labeling those videos at the beginning under Big D Films, and it was just because, well, I'm Big D and I was filming them. So, but eventually I wanted to, do even a little bit more with it. And even if I wasn't riding with a club, just riding on my own, I wanted to be able to document my rides and my trips, and again, so I can have something to look back on to kind of hold on to those memories. Pictures are great, and just having those memories is awesome, but to me, just being able to have the video, a video documentation to me is even better yet. It's just something to look back on, and it's just really, really cool. And I've done that for several years now, and I'm at a point where all it was just to document those things. But I'm at a point now where, again, it has been 5 years, and a couple years ago even, I kind of had this idea that I wanted it to be a little bit more than that. I started gaining some subscribers, and a couple of you guys started commenting on some stuff, and giving your input in, and more and more people have started to watch. But and right now, as it currently sits, as I record this, I'm currently sitting at 168 subscribers, which I appreciate the hell out of. I really do. In the grand scheme of things, 168 is nothing. You know, compared to, you know, if you really want to be, I guess, bigger on YouTube or any kind of video service like this, or platform, I should say, not service, but a platform like this, 168 is nothing. And even though I appreciate, you know, I guess, original 168, I'm to a point now where I want this channel to be more than that. I want to be able to grow this channel even further and put up some other content that you guys want to see or be interested in seeing. But that being said, I'm having kind of a hard time with that. The riding season here in this state is 6-7 months long, maybe 8 months or 9, depending on the weather that particular year. So I can't even do this all year long. And then there's also been, meaning that there's stretches, specifically the winter seasons, in the past that I haven't put up any videos or anything because I simply have I can't ride. I simply have nothing to do. Sorry about the traffic. But I have some ideas for that. I've been throwing some ideas around, and I have some other ideas of some things that I can do in the wintertime. So stay tuned for that. I might talk about that in another video here in the near future, maybe in the studio or something. So I have some ideas for the winter stuff, but as far as being able to do stuff actually during the riding season, I don't really know exactly what else to do. I see a lot of channels on YouTube that are motovlogging channels, and specifically, you know, you got people that they'll have their GoPros or whichever and just kind of talk like I'm doing now, and but they're doing it as they're riding. Well, I can't really do that. I can't mount a camera on my helmet because, if you've seen before and seen throughout most of my videos, I don't wear a helmet. That's my personal decision. I have my reasoning for that. Whether you agree or disagree or you know, don't care either way or don't really have an opinion, that's really up to you. Personally, I don't like the helmet because it makes me feel like a bobblehead. I can't wear a full face because it feels like I'm having my head crushed. It's almost like claustrophobia. So, and I could touch on that some other time. That's not what this is all about. Basically, the motovlogging thing is kind of out for me, at least to a certain degree. Maybe there's some way that I can do that, but I don't know as of right now. So that part's kind of out. I still do a lot of videos, and most of my riding videos are videos that I shoot while I'm riding with the club. And none of them have actually said anything, but I'm not sure how a lot of them feel about, you know, being on camera all the time. So I don't really film those guys, you know, at least, you know, right in their face, kind of on purpose, just so I don't, you know, I'm not always in their face with a camera, you know what I mean? So either way, long story short, I'm gonna kind of get to the point here, is that I want to grow this into something that's even bigger than what it is. I don't want it to just be documenting this little ride or that little ride anymore. I'd like to actually really grow this into something a lot bigger than what it is. I'm just not sure how to do that yet. And I know, like, social media and stuff probably would play a big part in that, but I'm not a big social media guy. Never really have been. I do have Facebook and stuff, yeah, but like as far as like Twitter and Instagram and all that crap, I don't know what that is. I wouldn't know how to use it. I feel like I don't have time for that, you know, with work and with everything else. It's just being on social media all the time. It's just, I don't understand those platforms. I don't really want to understand those platforms. It's just not really something that's for me. So I just had somebody waving at me. I don't know exactly what that's all about. But either way, I don't know what to do with those. So again, I have Facebook, but that's really kind of just to share the videos as they come out. So if you guys have any suggestions or anything, I'd be glad to hear them. Put them down in the comment section below. I'm gonna maybe try to do something a little bit more like this on weeks that maybe I don't have a ride, or maybe try to just make a more conscious effort to like at least do something in the studio where I can talk about different motorcycle related things or something. Maybe that's something that I can do. But again, the motovlogging's kind of out, and so I'm not really sure exactly how to do something like that, like a lot of these other channels do, without being able to do the same exact thing. So that's actually another thing. That's where you guys kind of come in. As I've said before, and as I've mentioned, I appreciate the hell out of the 168 that I currently have. But without like that social media, presence, the biggest, I guess, way to grow this channel is, I guess, the old-fashioned word of mouth. Any of you guys that do like what I do and do like watching the videos that I do, let other people know. Share it with your friends, your family, anybody else that's into riding, or just want to see some of the really cool things that I've been able to see that I have documented here on the channel so far. Just let them know. Let's try to grow this channel a little bit, but I do need your guys' help in order to do that. And I'm gonna again try to make a conscious effort to try to do some different stuff, some new stuff, maybe try a few new things, see if they work or not. But I want to be able to make this bigger. I want to be able to grow this, and I want you guys to I need you guys to help me with that. So please subscribe to the channel, like the videos, hit the little bell so you get notified of all the new things that do come out. And I'm going to try to see if I can put some other stuff up. Work has really kind of put a kibosh on that for the most part. When we were sitting at home during the whole quarantine thing, I was able to get out more, do a few other rides, and do stuff like that. And it's a lot harder to do that right now. And then when I do have free time, a lot of the time I am riding with a club. So just trying to find time to be able to incorporate other things, that's another challenge all in of itself. So I don't know. I guess at this time I feel like I am kind of ranting a little bit. I do apologize for that. So with that being said, the whole thing is I want to grow the channel. I need your guys' help to do it. And I'm going to try to do some new things and try to get even more content up than what I have done in the past. So please let other people know that I'm here. Big D Films is on YouTube. It does exist. And stick around for the things that are going to come. I can let you know the triple nickel is going to be a thing. I've mentioned that a couple times in the last couple videos, that we're wanting to go down, ride the triple nickel. It is like early July now, so here in the next month or so, at some point, we are going to go down to the Hocking Hills area of Ohio. We found a castle to stay at, so we're going to be staying the night in a castle, which is actually very exciting, and we are going to go down and ride the triple nickel. So there's going to be a 3-part series on that when it does happen, but with that, I'm going to try to do some other things. So with that being said, guys, we are going to climb back on the bike and probably make our way back home, and I'll, kind of have a sign off once we get there. So that being said, thank you kind of for listening to me rant, and okay, I am rambling, I'm sorry. But share this, let everybody know, and again, thank you for those who have subscribed and have supported me up to this point, these 5 years. So with that, we'll talk to you later, guys. We're gonna get back on the bike, head out and ride around the Irish Hills just a little bit longer before we start heading back. And so with that being said, I'll talk to you guys here in just a little bit, but for now, stick around and join us for the ride. Already. Don't want to be on here. Bye. Alright guys, thanks for joining us for a little trip down into the Irish Hills. Again, I know it's something I've done time and time again, but the whole purpose of this video was to really talk to you guys about all the stuff that I talked to you about. I have some goals, I have ambitions, there's things that I really want to do with this channel, and I'd like to see it grow, and I know I've already said that. So other than that, thanks for joining me for another video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, make sure you don't miss anything. And again, tell your friends, spread the word, and give me your suggestions down in the comments below. You can also find me on Facebook. I know I don't say that enough. I am on Facebook. You can find it under Big D Films. I am there. Usually I just kind of share links to the videos, but occasionally I'll put some other stuff on there from time to time, so you can catch me there too. So until next time, I am Big D, you've been watching Big D Films, and we'll catch you down the road.